Seeker, look closely. Let your eyes trace the threads of this cloth. Feel the weight of it, the history woven into every fiber. You've seen this vibrant red before, haven't you? A flash of color against the golden plains of East Africa. A symbol of a people known the world over. But have you ever truly asked, why red? The easy answer, the one whispered on tourist trails, is that it scares away lions. A simple, thrilling explanation. But you and I, Seeker, we know the truth is never that simple. The story of this color is not just about survival against predators. It's a story of identity, of spirit, and of a modern paradox that most people miss entirely. I am the Ghost King, and I will be your guide. Together, we will unravel three mysteries. The practical origins born from the earth itself, the sacred meaning that binds a community, and the surprising role this ancient cloth plays in the world today. If you seek stories that run deeper than the surface, consider subscribing. I drop new journeys like this one every single week. Now, let us begin. So, about those lions, it's a compelling myth, isn't it? The fearless warrior, his red cloak a warning to the king of the beasts. While lions are not technically colorblind, they perceive colors differently than we do. To them, red doesn't scream danger in the way we imagine. It simply stands out. And that, Seeker, is the first clue. The myth holds a kernel of a more practical truth: visibility. Imagine you are on these plains where the horizon stretches into infinity. The Maasai are a pastoralist people. Their life, their wealth, their culture is inextricably linked to their cattle. Herding is not a solitary task, but a communal one, often undertaken over vast distances. In this immense landscape, a flash of red is a beacon. It's a way of saying, I am here, to a brother, a son, a fellow herdsman miles away. It's a signal of presence, a map of human connection drawn across the wild. But the practicality goes deeper, right down into the soil. The traditional coloring for the shuka came from red ochre, a natural clay earth pigment mixed with fat or milk. This wasn't just for color. This coating made the animal hide cloaks of the past more durable, protecting them from the harsh sun and relentless insects. Even today, with modern cotton fabrics, the color red serves a rugged purpose. Life on the savanna is dusty and demanding. Red is a master of disguise. It conceals the stains of the red earth and, more grimly, it doesn't show blood. Whether from a scratch from an acacia thorn or from tending to the injuries of their precious livestock. It is a color that does not surrender to the hardships of the land. It endures. But this is only the beginning of our story. The practical reasons are the foundation, but the true meaning is the structure built upon it. Now, we move from the physical world to the spiritual. For the Maasai, red is the color of blood. Not the blood of violence, but the blood of life. It is the blood of the cattle they drink mixed with milk for sustenance, and it is the blood that flows in their own veins. Therefore, red is the ultimate symbol of life itself, and with life comes bravery, strength, and protection. This color is the sacred uniform of the Chi, the warrior class. When a young man comes of age, he sheds the black robes of his boyhood and dons the red shuka. It is not merely a change of clothes, it is a profound transformation. He is now a protector of his people, a guardian of the herds, a pillar of his community. The red he wears is a constant reminder of his duty, his courage, and his vitality. It is a visual declaration of his readiness to defend his family and his way of life. Can you feel that, seeker? The shift from a simple piece of cloth to a mantle of responsibility. And this language of color extends beyond the warriors. While red is the most prominent, other colors speak volumes. Blue represents the sky and the life-giving rain. Green signifies the land and nourishment after the rains. Orange and yellow evoke hospitality. Each color, each pattern on a shuka, or in the intricate beadwork, tells a story about a person's age set, their social status, whether they are married or have children. It is a complex visual language, a living library of identity worn on the body. The red shuka is the heart of this language, the central theme around which all other stories revolve. It represents the core values of the entire community: bravery, strength, and the profound unity that binds them together. If you reached this far, seeker, Ghost King salutes you. Hold on, the biggest reveal is seconds away. We've explored the practical and the sacred. But what happens when this symbol meets the modern world? This is the modern paradox I spoke of. Today, the Maasai shuka has transcended the savannah. It has walked the runways of Paris and New York, adopted by global fashion houses like Louis Vuitton. It's sold in tourist shops as a blanket, a scarf, a souvenir, a piece of Africa to take home. And here lies the tension, the critical question we must face. When a symbol this sacred becomes a commodity, what is lost? And more importantly, what is gained? Many fear this is dilution, a hollowing out of meaning. But I want you to see it through a different lens. Look again. See the young Maasai entrepreneur who has started their own fashion label, using the shuka to create modern designs on their own terms. See the community leaders who leverage the global recognition of their culture to advocate for land rights and education. The shuka has become more than an internal symbol. It has become an external one. It is an emblem of cultural resilience in a rapidly changing world. The greatest misconception is that this global journey weakens the shuka's meaning. The truth, seeker, is that it may be forging a new kind of strength. The red cloth is no longer just a statement within the Maasai community. It is a declaration to the entire world. It says, we are here, we are Maasai. We have a rich history, and we are the authors of our future. It has become a tool for economic empowerment and a bridge for cultural diplomacy, commanded by the Maasai themselves. So, we return to our first question. Why red? It is not just to scare lions. It is to be seen by your brother across the plains. It is to honor the blood of life that connects you to your cattle and your creator. It is to wear your bravery and strength for all to see. And now it is to announce your identity on a global stage, turning the world's gaze into a source of power. It is myth, meaning, and modern identity, all woven into one. The story of the shuka teaches us that identity is not a fragile artifact to be kept under glass. It is a living, breathing thing. It can adapt, travel, and take on new roles without losing its soul. It shows us that a symbol's power can grow, reaching across borders to tell an ancient story in a new era. This, seeker, is the true strength of the Maasai red. It is a color that refuses to fade. If this journey has moved you, watch more of my videos to uncover the hidden stories behind our world. And subscribe so you never miss a quest.